Welcome back to the journey of discovering the magical world. Every day, nature brings us things that make us exclaim, unbelievable, from strange, mysterious phenomena to breathtakingly beautiful moments. Let's start this amazing journey with me right now. After a few seconds of shaking vehicles and objects floated like duckweed in the middle of the Fukushima River, nature once again emphasized the fragility of modern life. Flash flood in Alabama sweeps cars across creek. Unstoppable water power. Stunning moment when lightning strikes a volcano in Guatemala captured by drone from above. Both majestic and breathtaking. Oh my God, is that a cloud falling from the sky? It looks like a fluffy pillow landing on the ground. A strange moment that makes everyone rub their eyes to believe what they see. Video captures strange scene: a school of fish dancing on the surface of a river in China. Hundreds of fish jump out of the water continuously. Humpback whales hunt with bubble nets in Saginaw Channel, Juneau, Alaska. A clever tactic where they create bubble rings to herd fish before diving in and swallowing them whole.
So here we have some
Mealybugs congregate on oak trees to suck sap. And interestingly, when disturbed, they will dance in a strange little dance in nature.
but that would be so cool, as I've not seen a harvester.
Dust Devil, a violent dust vortex formed under the scorching sun, was captured in the Pilbara, Western Australia. Nature has its own way of getting angry. Wow. Spectacular footage captures tornado warning in Oklahoma, a sobering reminder that nature is unforgiving. Glowing mushrooms are large fungi found in Australia that emit a brilliant green bioluminescent light at night, like natural lanterns in the deep forest, both mysterious and beautiful. Few waterfalls are as spectacular as the Eternal Flame Falls in Chestnut Ridge Park, New York, where flames continuously burn just below the falls. A strange and enchanting natural wonder In Richardson, Texas, tornadoes cause damage to entire neighborhoods. Stay alert and take safety precautions as the weather turns bad. Oh my God, it was like the end of the world. The sky and earth collapsed in a blink of an eye. No one had time to react. The blue-footed booby Sulanabuxi is a unique seabird with striking blue feet. A living treasure from the ocean that will amaze anyone who sees it. After severe winter storms, the Fresno area was hit by flooding and mudslides, with roads blocked by falling mud. Strong winds in North Dakota sent dust and debris flying straight toward the car, a moment that left the driver breathless. A moose dashed across the water, its hooves splashing white foam, its massive yet graceful body, like a wild warrior in the vastness of nature. A man captured the terrifying moment. An earthquake shook a building in Vina del Mar, Chile. The noise, the shaking, and the panic all at once. Floodwaters rose suddenly in southeastern Portugal, sweeping away a car in seconds. The entire road was submerged as if it had never existed. The bioluminescent beach radiates a magical light. Each wave shimmers blue in the night, like a galaxy lying beneath your feet, making the scene magical and enchanting. The Gonatus onyx squid protects about 3,000 eggs by carrying them under its body and hovering at the ocean floor. Eastern Taiwan was shaken by the earthquake. Houses shook so much that everyone was scared. Always be alert for natural disasters. No matter where you are, it only takes a few seconds for everything to change completely. The thick sponge feels as if it's covered in a layer of soft cream, both strange and attractive. Cyclone Manga swept through Wanthella, blowing roofs off homes and causing heavy damage to many businesses. A night no one wants to remember.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Always be cautious. If the weather is bad, don't go out unless absolutely necessary. Safety always comes first.
Oh my gosh.
The sailboat suddenly flew out of the water in a strong wind, causing the crowd to run away in panic. Fortunately, no one was injured. Wow. Severe damage after devastating tornado in Lincoln. Stay tuned for weather warnings and be prepared for the approaching storm. Wow.
Está videando. Es el fenómeno que nunca había visto aquí.
Y luego, para que vienen a checar el camino, firmando todo, que estábamos aquí.
El que viene atrás, impresionante también.
Tiene que ser esa abduquera.
Do you know what this phenomenon is? In an instant, the entire hillside collapsed on the outskirts of La Paz. Houses were swept away, everything was destroyed as if it had never existed. Hurricane Zeta's winds were so fierce that they lifted a warehouse off its foundation and stuck it in a tree in New Orleans. The power of nature is unbelievable. The sky suddenly disappeared. A giant haboob swept through Ritzville, engulfing everything in a cloud of dust.
Oh my God! Oh my God! God!
From Everest Base Camp, Nepal, the avalanche was clearly visible. A moment of great beauty, but made everyone wary of the power of the snow mountain. In Colorado Springs, flash floods struck, suddenly sweeping everything away. A mail delivery driver was trapped in raging water for a heart-stopping moment. In the darkest and most mysterious waters of the ocean, there exists an impressive creature with incredible hunting abilities that even baby sharks fear. A bolt of lightning tore through the sky, striking the traffic light, causing the intersection to lose all signals. Lightning struck the TV tower and all the lights went out in the blink of an eye. The bus tried to cross the flood, but the water was too strong and swept it away. Luckily, no one was injured. Dolphins frolic and share the waves with surfers, a beautiful moment when man and nature become one in the middle of the ocean. Don't let the alluring beauty of these blue jellyfish fool you. They carry dangerous venom, so it's best to keep your distance. An interesting image appeared in the sky of China, a long, winding cloud strip that immediately reminded many people of the shape of a giant snake in the air. Everyone remember to check your roof carefully and always stay safe when the weather turns bad. The scenic trip around Tracy Arm Bay seemed peaceful, but unexpectedly, nature given us a magnificent glacier landslide right before our eyes.
Whoa, that's a big one. Oh my goodness.
Rocks and soil crashed down the slopes of the Papamoa Hills, creating a spectacular landslide in the middle of the New Zealand wilderness. A rare phenomenon from the hollow trunk of the tree water gushes out forcefully like a fountain, most likely due to pressure from the underground stream pushing the water up. The skies over North America turned surreal as a total solar eclipse plunged everything into darkness, a moment of natural grandeur that seemed to freeze the universe. It was no coincidence that lightning struck the same light repeatedly, causing the cameraman to step back in panic. The mountain peak became the center of the sky as lightning struck repeatedly in a rare phenomenon. Wow! Two boys narrowly escaped death when a section of bridge suddenly collapsed during the flood. Nothing can stop the power of a flood, not even cars. Remora fish cling to turtles' shells to get a ride and avoid predators. Oh my, are there really such perfectly parallel cloud bands? Lake Baikal is starting to dry up with chunks of ice being pushed ashore, a strange yet spectacular demonstration that nature can perform miracles that leave people in awe.
Wow.
Trampolines that get tossed around by storm winds and tangled in power lines. Secure any outdoor furniture when a storm hits.
That is insane.
Lubbock skies turn red from massive dust storm. Staying indoors is the safest option right now. The record heat wave brought a surprise. A dust storm appeared right in front of the workers, reminding them that danger can strike at any time. Always keep an eye on weather warnings and seek shelter as soon as the sirens sound. The power of nature is not to be taken lightly. Wow! The moment lightning strikes an electric wire, sparks fly lights flash wildly, proof of the terrifying power of nature. Lightning strikes near tent pitched on sidewalk, a stark reminder of the dangers of taking shelter outdoors during a storm. Cars were trapped under thick ice on Monroe Street in Dearborn Heights after a water main burst. Freezing temperatures made any rescue efforts a near impossible task. Sand rolls gently over the dunes of the Sahara Desert. Each grain rolls along with the wind, creating smooth golden ripples like a living stream in the vast sand. Little birds are jumping around on the beach, chasing and running away from the waves. What a lovely and vibrant scene. If you've made it this far, send me a super thanks to motivate me to make more interesting videos. Oh my God. Walls collapsed, books were swept away. Libraries turned into seas of water in a split second. Never underestimate heavy rain. Watch to discover the incredible intelligence of the school of fish. No leader, but all moving in harmony, spinning and undulating beautifully in perfect coordination to avoid sharks. Hurricane Zeta's winds were so fierce that they lifted a warehouse off its foundation and stuck it in a tree in New Orleans. The power of nature is unbelievable. Europe's tallest sand dune becomes scene of Storm Dara's terrifying winds. Approach with caution. Wow! Soft clouds slid from the mountaintops down to the valleys. A beautiful scene like a white silk strip of sky gently covering the mountains and forests. The avalanche came right behind him. Skill and a bit of luck saved him.
Okay, by crazy turn of events, we caused the big avalanche.
The heavy rain and strong winds caused the roof to collapse. Heavy rains from tropical storm. Isaac create rough waves in the waters of Rivière Grise, Port-au-Prince, Haiti. The Bathipterrois grelot is a deep-sea fish found at low latitudes. Its unique feature is that it uses its caudal fin and two elongated pelvic fins as three legs to stand still on the seabed. Electric pole fell in the middle of the road. Luckily, no people or vehicles were hit.
Aaron?
Can't do anything about it, babe.
Soil liquefaction occurs when soil loses its stiffness and becomes liquid under the influence of stress. Mud eruptions in Napan. Columns of boiling mud shoot up from the ground, creating a wild and impressive scene in the middle of nature. Water gushing out of a rock, a strange natural phenomenon. Do you know the cause? Flash floods spare no one. Peaceful streets suddenly turn into raging rivers. Spectacular sight, lava flows like a waterfall from the ground in Iceland. The first time you see it, you will be surprised who would have thought it was a bird. Building collapses in Tijuana, Mexico after devastating landslide. Reminder to stay vigilant on landslide-prone hillsides. Just seconds after crossing the river, the water suddenly surges like a waterfall. Never risk your life with floodwater. A large rock falls from the Dolomites cliff, all part of the natural movement of the majestic mountains. Golden Aragoki Jinrin koi with iridescent scales and unique patterns, a living masterpiece of nature. Thank you for coming along to the end of the journey. If you find the video interesting, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next miracles. Wishing you a bright, energetic day filled with wonderful surprises.